Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Not only is this my first video, but also my first What If series, and today we'll be discussing a story where Goku never stopped training. You all may be wondering, what do you mean Goku always trains? Which in that case, you are alright. Besides the time skip between the end of Dragon Ball and the start of Z, where he did little to no training. In this scenario, what if Goku decided to not stop and continue training with the other Z fighters and possibly Piccolo? How could this small change affect the entirety of Z and possibly Super? Well, let's dive into what if Goku never stopped training. This will begin after the defeat of Piccolo Jr., and Goku and Chi-Chi will get married as usual. A few months passed and Chi-Chi would be pregnant with Gohan, but Goku was bored and decided that he wanted to continue training hard for Piccolo's possible revenge. He heads to Kami's lookout to ask him to help him train, but Kami said that he taught him everything he knows, but he does let him know about the hyperbolic time chamber where he could train a whole year in just one day. Kami does warn Goku that he should bring in a partner so he doesn't go crazy being alone. Goku instantly thinks of Tien as being the best partner, but he also decides to bring in everyone to Kami's lookout. Goku goes out to recruit Krillin, Yamcha, Tien, and Chaozu, and bring them all to the lookout. Goku asks Kami to train them all while he and Tien will go into the time chamber. Kami is slightly annoyed, but he was impressed with all their skills that were shown in the 23rd World Tournament, and decided to take them all in. Goku and Tien would head into the time chamber and begin training together to get stronger and to be able to prepare for any future threat that Piccolo might make. While the others begin their tough training with Kami and Mr. Popo, during the rest of the 4 years before the start of Z, they all train hard with Goku, having to go every once in a while to be with Chi-Chi and Gohan. And sometimes Goku would bring Gohan with him. Kami does see the potential that Gohan has and tells Goku that he should train him a little because of the strength Gohan would have. During the training, Piccolo senses how many of them have gotten stronger than even him. He does train, but it's not as effective as the others. He does meet up with Goku, but their gap in power is much farther, and Goku decides to invite Piccolo to join them to train so that one day they could have another battle. Piccolo begrudgingly joins, and when he arrives, everyone questions Goku on why he brought Piccolo here, but Goku just laughs, saying that Piccolo is a strong fighter and wants to have a good fight with him in the future. Now in canon, the Z fighters grew crazy strong in 1 year for preparing for the Saiyan's arrival, so with having 4 years to train before Raditz arrived, their strength would have gone way up. Here are their power levels at the start of Z. Goku at 3,500, Piccolo at 2,500, Tien at 2,400, Krillin at 2,000, Yamcha at 1,800, and Chaozu at 1,700. Also, Gohan would be at 350 right now. Now with this, almost everyone can handle the likes of Raditz with ease. On the day Raditz lands on Earth, everyone is sparring at the lookout while Piccolo and Goku are currently in one of their sparring matches in the time chamber. They go in there to have their own personal matches so they never really use up all their time in the time chamber. While the others are outside training, Kami senses the presence of Raditz and alerts the fighters. They decide to all go to the area where Raditz landed. They meet up with him and instantly notice the tail and question him about it. Raditz explains in a cocky tone who he is, his alien race, and how he is looking for someone named Kakarot. They all begin to think Goku may be an alien. Raditz states that he is here to destroy all life on this planet and begins to scout their power level. Currently, they are all suppressed as Tien has the highest power level of 800, and Raditz believes he can take them all on. Krillin says that they should all take him on, but Tien stops him, saying that he wants to handle Raditz alone and get in a stance to fight him. Raditz laughs, saying he has no chance of beating him as their clash begins. Tien would slowly get his power to rise until he can overpower Raditz. This fight is easy for Tien as he is stronger and even a more skilled fighter. He decides not to kill him, but to knock him out and take him to the lookout for further questioning. By the time they arrive, Goku and Piccolo get out the time chamber. Their bond has grown and became more like rivals rather than enemies, while the others are still wary of Piccolo. Tien explains everything about what they know about Raditz to Goku and Piccolo. Kami reads Raditz's mind and learns everything, and this scares him a bit. He destroys the scouter and reveals everything to everyone. Goku is shocked to learn that he is an alien and that it's his brother. Kami learns about the other Saiyans heading to Earth and about the evil Emperor Frieza. This scares Kami as he falls over. Learning about all this, worries both Yamcha and Krillin, but excites Goku and Piccolo to fight stronger opponents, while Tien is kinda on both sides, being weary but also wanting to test out his strength. They have 1 year to prepare for the Saiyans that are coming soon. Kami tells them that they cannot teach him anything else, as they learned everything. Tien asks how would they get any stronger, and Kami tells him about King Kai in the other world, but only 2 can go, as everyone would think it would be Goku and Piccolo, but Kami says that it'll be Goku and Tien. Piccolo would ask why, as Kami explained that they must fuse back into one being and he shall grow strong enough to train up the others. Mr. Purple tells Kami he shouldn't fuse, as if they do, the Dragon Balls won't work anymore, and this shocks everyone, and they say they shouldn't do it. But Kami explains that they are an alien race and there is a planet full of Namekians of their people, so that after they can get another guardian once they deal with the Saiyan threat. Kami brings both Goku and Tien to begin their journey to meet King Kai. He heads back to fuse with Piccolo and become once again, and his power grows immensely, which multiplies his power 5-fold, which brings Piccolo to his new power level at 12.5k, and he begins to train Krillin, Yamcha, and Chiaotzu. Sadly, Gohan would not be joining in this fight. They also wonder what to do with Raditz. Goku asks to keep him alive and try to make him join their side while he's gone, so Piccolo would try to grant Goku's request. Their training begins during the 1 year they have, and it is hard on everyone. Goku and Tien get to King Kai rather quickly, and they train restlessly, getting both Kaioken and the Spirit Bomb. The Kaioken does strain their body, but they are able to handle it, with Tien being able to go up to a higher level as his body is more built for it and he can take more damage as he can go up to ×7 while Goku's at ×5. On Earth, Piccolo trains the others by giving them heavy weighted clothing and sparring endlessly, and even bringing them to the time chamber from time to time. With Raditz, he was stuck at the lookout as Piccolo wouldn't let him leave and tried to discuss with him to turn to the good side with his brother. Raditz shows fear from the other Saiyans, saying that they will kill us all, but Piccolo promises that he will deal with them and possibly help the Saiyans take out Frieza. This makes Raditz laugh, thinking that they are strong enough to take on Frieza. Many days would pass and Piccolo would keep trying to get to Raditz and telling him many stories about what Goku did as a kid and how he became an excellent warrior that never gives up no matter how difficult the task is. Slowly, Raditz begins to give in and does a little training with Piccolo. One night he tells Piccolo that if Goku can manage to defeat Vegeta, he will join them and convince the other Saiyans to join them so that they can all take out Frieza. Finally, the day of the Saiyans' arrival came. Here are the final power levels: Goku at 16k, Piccolo and Tien at 15k, Yamcha and Krillin at 12k, Chiaotzu at 10k, and Raditz at 5k. Everyone is ready to face them, and Goku manages to arrive on time as Tien was there to remind him. The Z Fighters head over to the Saiyans to begin their battle. When they arrive, everyone has their power suppressed. When Vegeta and Nappa use their scatter to sense their power, they believe was far below them. When they locked on Raditz, they called him a traitor, and spawned in some Cybermens to kill all the Z Fighters. But with one strong attack from Raditz, all the Cybermens died quickly, which shocked both Nappa and Vegeta, as they did not know Raditz was stronger than Cybermens. Nappa, still being cocky, believes he can handle Raditz on his own as their battle begins. With the training he has gone with a much stronger Piccolo, Raditz has grown exponentially in strength and skill. Their fight is intense as Raditz is only a bit stronger, but with him overpowering Nappa and having a better fighting style, he's able to take him down. Nappa begins to get enraged as he refuses to believe that he was taken down by a low-class Saiyan. Vegeta gets disappointed in Nappa as she shoots a ki blast at his back, trying to kill him. Goku sees this and powers up and deflects the blast, saving Nappa's life. Nappa grows angry at Vegeta and tries to attack him, but Goku stops him. He proposes a deal to Vegeta. They all want to aid them in defeating Frieza. Vegeta laughs at this proposal, saying none of them can be even close to being strong enough, and he would just kill them all himself. Goku then says that he will make a bet. If he can beat Vegeta in a fight, then they will join forces to fight Frieza. Vegeta asks what would he get if he wins, and Goku says that he would not win. Vegeta gets angry and screams fine as he goes to attack Goku and their fight begins. This time their fight is more close as Goku's full power is closer to Vegeta's compared in canon. Their fight leaves shockwaves after each blow, and this impresses all the fighters. Tien says to wait till Goku shows his full power. Vegeta finds it hard to believe that Goku is keeping up with him. Goku decides to power up to Kaioken ×2 to overpower Vegeta to show him that he cannot win. Vegeta finds no option than to go to his great ape form. And in this timeline, the moon was never destroyed, so Vegeta managed to transform into his great ape form, and this increases his power tenfold. Everyone gets worried, even Goku, as if he even went to his Kaioken ×10, it wouldn't be enough to beat Vegeta. Goku goes to Kaioken times 3 and tries his best to dodge all of Vegeta's attack. Everyone doesn't know what to do until Nappa reminds them of the weakness of the tail. They all tell Goku to cut off his tail so that he can go back into his normal form. Goku forms a plan to take down Vegeta as he flies to the sky as Vegeta follows him. Then Goku will use a solar flare to blind Vegeta as he then shoots a destructo disc to cut off Vegeta's tail. He reverts to his normal state and Goku in Kaioken times 3 is strong enough to beat Vegeta, but he powers down and offers him a hand and says that they will train together to defeat Frieza. Vegeta begrudgingly takes the hand but tells Goku there is only one way to be able to defeat Frieza. Goku would ask what would that be, and Vegeta says that one of them must become the legend that Frieza fears so much, the legendary Super Saiyan. And this is where we're going to leave it off for now. Tell me how you think this big change will change the Dragon Ball story as we know it. What do y'all think about the different factors? And what y'all think what could have happened differently? If y'all enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be alerted whenever I post another part. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. See ya!